This is the Satin Lounge with René, your elite platform for LGBTQ and indie entertainment. I'm so excited to introduce you to tonight's guest for Pillow Talk. Some have said that she's a triple minority in filmmaking. She's queer, she's an Arabic American, and she's obviously female. None of which has stopped her self-taught award-winning filmmaking, from writing, directing, scoring, producing films that matter to her. Some of her films include Three Veils, Making Maya, to name a few. She's also a part of the San Francisco Women's Film Institute Leadership Council, and she's here to share with us her web series, Kiss Her, I'm Famous. Satin Lounge, please help me welcome the astounding Rolla Selbak. Hello, Rolla.
Hello, hello.
Hi, thank you so much for being here.
No, thank you. And thank you for saying my name absolutely correctly for the first time in radio history.
The first time in radio history. It's Rolla Selbak, everyone. I've tried. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm even more excited about what you have upcoming with the San Francisco International Women's Online Film Festival that you created. Can you tell us more about the program that you came up with and what we can look forward to at the end of the year or maybe early 2014? What's going on?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's something that I'm working with the San Francisco International Film Institute. So I'm part of the people who are planning it. So we're a collective of filmmakers and artists and all other types of women who are trying to make it happen. And it is slated for early next year. And it's basically an online platform to feature women filmmakers and women artists who have content that they want to share with everyone, but that they don't have
a platform for.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's going to be extremely fun, very cutting edge, and we're really excited to have it.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to hear more about it and see it. I can't wait for you to roll it out, no pun intended.
Oh, is this the kind of interview that this is going to be? Okay.
Bring it on.
Get it. You didn't even wait 40 seconds for that one. Okay.
Rolla, I'm so happy that you are here. You're such an innovative spirit. Can we talk a little bit about your beginnings and where your interest in film emerged? You're Arab American. Were you born in the U.S.?
It's very interesting. I was born in Portland, Oregon, but I was taken back to Abu Dhabi. My family was living when I was 3 months old. So,
okay.
And Abu Dhabi is right. It's in the UAE. It's right next to Dubai. Most people know about Dubai. It's like one of those things.
So you did grow up in Abu Dhabi?
I did grow up in Abu Dhabi.
I got it all straightened out, I think. Maybe not.
You got it.
Okay. When did you know that you were going to be a filmmaker, Rolla, a storyteller? When did you know you were going to do that?
Well, ever since I was a kid, I was growing up, my family got... do you remember those huge VHS cameras?
I do.
Huge VHS.
They were heavy. I do.
Super heavy.
Yes.
And I must have been 8 or 9 years old, and my family got one. So, they could actually document, family birthdays and, all that
home
kind of
movies.
stuff. So I hijacked it very early on so I could dress up my siblings in funny outfits and make commercials and short films and all that. And I've just been completely fascinated by anything on screen. I loved movies, TV shows, films, everything, anything I could get my hands on at the time.
Well, I mentioned earlier that you were self-taught. So did you go and get any formal training eventually? Did you go to any universities? How did you study? What were your methods?
My method was just to try and fail and try and fail and fail until I succeeded. Kind of thing. I got no formal training whatsoever.
Wow.
Like I said, I started pretty young.
That is incredible after having seen your films. It's just ridiculous, actually. It's like, what? Really? There might be hope for us out here.
Well, that's the thing, I have a monthly spreecast that I do called Girls Guide to Filmmaking. And it's basically kind of encouraging women of all ages that, if they have an idea or if they have this passion for making film or for writing, to go ahead and do it. And you don't need, $100,000 to go to film school.
Wow. I love independent entertainment. I love it so much. Yeah. It takes such courage, but once you really have made up your mind that this is what you're going to do, I swear the universe aspires to make it happen with you, It's wonderful.
Absolutely. I think the number one thing is that I think people are afraid, not just let's say to be a filmmaker or to of anything. I think the number one thing that stops people from doing anything is fear. And once you let go of that fear, then it's amazing what you can do.
It is amazing what you can do. You're absolutely fearless in your filmmaking. Your films have such strong themes. I mean, you tackle these delicate subjects, homosexuality and arranged marriages and the Muslim American subculture stuff. We can see that in your multi-award winning Three Veils. What are some of the challenges that you have faced taking on these themes, and why are they so important to you, Rolla?
They're important to me because I mean, in general, I make content that I myself would want to watch, that I myself would have wanted to watch when I was younger. And so that's essentially how I go into any project that I do. And for me, it really is all about the audience in the end. I want to, in the end, entertain audiences, and I want them also, hopefully, to come out of something that they've watched that I've done, thinking about something they didn't think about before, learning about something they didn't learn about before, or connecting with characters that they hadn't seen before on screen,
So your purpose is to not only entertain but to educate as well, because you definitely do that.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, that sounds so preachy, but
No, it's real though. We need that. I mean, you're so subtle about it. Well, maybe not. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Sometimes I am. Sometimes I am not.
Right. But, it's important. It's important to have these voices and these messages. I mean, we can make up our own minds about it, but at least it's presented. That's what I really respect about your work.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome, Rolla.
You're having too much fun with my name over there.
I love it. It does something to my tongue. But anyway,
oh my God.
My
Lord.
Call on him. What's your favorite way to contribute to your films? Is it because you're so multi-talented? Is it the directing, the producing, writing, scoring? What do you love the most?
Let me think. Okay, here's the thing. First of all, I love them all, obviously, or else I wouldn't do them. But in terms of, they all mean something different to me. I'll tell you the thing that I don't like the most.
Okay.
How about that? The thing I don't like the most is producing.
Yeah.
I think that it's very tedious.